Hey, who wants to take a guess what just happened? Because there's one of two possibilities, and it might not be the one you're thinking. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. What just happened was not our internet going out. No, 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 no. You see, what happened was the game crashed. And the way the PS4 works, you can't broadcast when there's no game open. The game crashed. The game totally crashed. So guess what that means? I'm pretty sure it doesn't save mid-game. Or does it? Does it? Maybe it does. Anyway, the point is the game crashed, which is what stopped the broadcast. It wasn't the internet or anything, it was the game crashed. Suddenly, I was back on the home screen. It was like, it wasn't even like, it didn't even freeze. It just like, zoop! But it looks like it might have... Yeah, it looks like oh, I didn't know I was supposed to choose something there. My bad. Is it? Am I right? I hope so. What am I doing? I feel like I'm not doing what I think I'm doing. Let's go all the way back. Okay, well, this is really fun. Oh boy. Okay. I think I messed that up last time. See, now I feel like it's asking me. Maybe it does save the game. Well, hopefully this is the right option. What the heck? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I did mess up the first time. Sorry about that. Oh, I messed it. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. I did the simulation thing, so we're probably gonna. Well, we already have to redo the game anyway, and it could be my fault. I might have not chosen. You know, maybe it did save the game, but I didn't choose the right spot. So that might be on me. But in any case, I done messed it up, son.
Now we're cooking. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on EA.
Just make sure it's the same game.
Running back Dalvin Cook. He's back and coming off a big game a weekend ago, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
All right, so gosh golly darn it. Alright, well, here we go. We're doing it again, guys.
This is the newest member of the Lion backfield, LeGarrette Blount. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Hopefully no crashes this time. I've never had that happen with this game before.
12 carries, 56 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Now Blount. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that
Good.
play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Out to the flat for Ridder. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
That was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
I don't know what that was, but
And it's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
haha.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities.
Basically the same way it started last time. See if we can get the touchdown just like last time.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
When I see Latavius Murray with the ball in his hands, I think that he's a dangerous player. He has good speed, good presence to run inside, nice toughness, and good vision that once he gets past the first line of defense, he can make a guy miss and turn it into a bigger game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, Aaron here. I'm not sure why Twitch opens up by default starting off muted. Just head to unmute it button labeled buttons black.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Yep. That happens to me too. Happens to me too, Oren. Welcome to the stream, though, by the way. Yeah, every time I go to someone's Twitch page, it starts out muted, too. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It's like it assumes that you don't want to hear it.
For the first time in 2017, lived up to his nickname in a huge way with 8 interceptions, 26 passes broken up, and both were tops in the NFL.
So, Oren, you missed it. I'm actually, this is a redo right now.
So back-to-back
we were in the second quarter, and the game straight up crashed. Like, no freezing, no hanging. Straight up.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Oh, wow.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense?
Yep, so we're redoing it.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st and 10, Stafford throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tate, his intended receiver.
You thought it was going to be complete. You thought.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but
I stole that from another YouTuber. He always goes, you thought, you thought.
The momentum going forward, couldn't contort his body back to grab it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Stafford, and that's complete to Luke Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, dang it.
To the former Seahawk Wilson.
Well, dang it.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know what spots in the field they
took him down. And took him down quick, too.
You're in sync with your quarterback.
That's a good move.
Same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Whoa.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
No, but I think they got it back, though. I think they got it back.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
It's kind of funny how many baseball analogies they make in this game.
Last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Here's Stafford. This is Riddick on the screen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead.
Nope, not enough for the first. Ha, 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 ha.
Any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And now out comes Minnesota. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals.
Yep, that's commentary I like to hear.
Make the playoffs.
We heard that last time before the crash.
Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible.
That, I think, was the pressure that knocked that loose.
Right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And Hill running right through it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Whoa, what a run. That was 14. Okay, well, that's a pretty good run, though.
That's the big fella's MO right there.
A lot of broken tackles for that.
Moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Dang it.
And it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they go in bunches.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
An update from
some
Buffalo,
good runs.
And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Jordan Howard, a first-quarter touchdown there.
Oh, there's the end of the first again.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 0-0 our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down. On play action, Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Oh, yeah.
Big hitter there. This one good for 18.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He was looking for his tight end there.
Come on, we've almost got it. We've almost got it. Let's get that touchdown.
What's going on here? One for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
On second down, Cousins again. Over the middle here to Rudolph. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On third down, Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play.
Oh, it's still not enough. Dang it. All right, field goal time.
Throwing it downfield, Charles. They just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And it bangs off the upright and deflects away. It's no good. This will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it.
Still scoreless. Definitely different than some of the games I played yesterday, huh?
How big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards.
Wow. Oh, that was a good run.
From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Oh, boy, we got to stop him. We got to stop him real good.
Here's one. blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Good. Good. See, that's how we do it.
There, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Here's Stafford now on second down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Wilson snags it left side. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taking
Man, oh no. Oh no.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be back
Good.
to the 24.
Come on, we need to keep doing that.
Loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. More from Minneapolis after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down, here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense.
We might be able to stop them. We might be able to stop them, but even so, you know, they're in field goal range.
The first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
On third down, Stafford, and he dumps it off to Blount. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And Prater's kick is on.
Yeah, dang it.
And the Lions are going to take a 3.
All right, they're ahead this time.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage that you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but a
Stephon Diggs.
Yes, yes! Just like that. Just like that. We broke through.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
Wow, we just broke through.
It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
All right, let's do this. Come on.
extra point up.
Yes, good, good,
and that makes
good.
it a 7-3 lead. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown.
We pulled back ahead. Woo!
Bailey now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Stafford, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Luke Wilson was the target, and that'll bring up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'd like to think we can stop them before the half is over. I mean, yeah.
Stafford on 1st down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Wilson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
We might be able to stop him.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, so the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Back to throw, Stafford.
Yes!
One that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Past the 20.
Oh, they can't even stop him. We got another touchdown. Oh, they can't even stop him. 30 seconds left on the clock. We got another touchdown.
In the National Football League, there's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Now we're a little more comfortable with the lead. Whew.
Bailey now for the extra point.
All right, Bailey.
Bailey got the extra
Good.
point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Good stuff. You're playing like my Eagles now.
I'm playing like your Eagles now? But I'm not your Eagles, I'm the Vikings.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
They don't really have any time, though. The half's about to end. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they're getting a shot. Like,
the drive starts with a handoff to Bill. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So we've reached halftime.
There we go. Halftime.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin by jetting up to Orchard Park. Buffalo hosting visiting Chicago from the NFC. And as they approach halftime, it's the Bears who are out in front. Mitchell Trubisky has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Panthers seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Sammy Watkins, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His guys lead on the road in Minneapolis as we send you back up to U.S. Bank Stadium in Brandon God.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Welcome everyone back for
Cousins, man. Cousins. This is his house, cuz.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
The Vikings, they'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes,
he dropped it. Wow.
He should have made an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, missed it. Missed it that time.
And incomplete. The former Pro Bowler Glover Quinn there making the play. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down already. Well, they stopped us. What can I say?
One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Lions will take over. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the
They
half.
managed to stop us that time.
Right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back to the offense.
Yeah, okay. That's how we stop them. Okay. I like it.
We have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. To throw on second down is Stafford. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack.
Oh, yes.
Eric Kendricks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yes. Oh, that's so good.
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, Took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Then they're going to come up with something big here on third.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And that is
Nope, they fail.
Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football on that.
I love that. I love that commentary that feeds into the, what was said previously. I love that.
Right, no takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and helped out with field position.
Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it
Again,
away.
Props to the commentary on this game.
Away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Sherrills. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Sometimes I get tiny vibrations that don't amount to anything on defense.
Cousins on 1st down, and that's off the mark, incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined.
On defense, yes, I do switch through players, yeah.
Yeah, let's face it.
The Madden 18 accessibility guide recommends that you do. I mean, all your defensive players are going to automatically try to pursue the ball carrier, but it recommends you flip through them to try to, become the one that gets the tackle. So
after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Yes, I do that. Oh, yeah, but he got hit.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. The coverage that time excellent by Nevin Lawson.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it?
Currently, it doesn't matter, but they stopped us again.
And he's right there for the pass
Wow.
breakup.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay.
Oh, we're going to go for it. What the
They're going
heck?
to try on 4th down.
All right.
Again, it's Cousins. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take
Man!
over.
So that's not even my fault. That is not even my fault. He dropped it. Not even my fault.
Another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
That's not good for us.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Thank God. Thank God.
Man, that time, man. Put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Into a double team.
Yes.
Intercepted. Mike Hughes with his first pick in the league. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23.
Yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was worried they were going to score.
Ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
comes Minnesota. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
Oh.
They had their backs.
Their defense is hitting us hard when they hit us. Whew.
That allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. A good pickup there at 22.
Nice. Nice.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
We're running it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Cook gets us another first down. Cook is amazing. I gotta tell you, I love Cook.
Guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Running again. Look at him go.
And that play goes nowhere.
Well, how does it go nowhere? How does what? What happened there?
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Ugh, I don't even know what happened there. That sounded like it was proceeding, like it was a good run. I kept breaking away from people, but
that requires a ton of practice.
What the heck happened there? Everything just broke down there. I don't know.
Really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how your guy's going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Cousins now from the 50. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more.
All right, well, that went weird, but we're still winning. I can't really complain. We're still winning.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Man, I can't even understand that play that we lost yards on.
At the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st down at Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Nothing to say about it at all. Nothing at all.
10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
He's been stopped again. Oh no.
Throwing again. Stafford. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again. Stafford going underneath to blow. And he gets this one to midfield.
Oh, man.
Brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new
Yeah,
shot
nice
again.
play. Dang it.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? From the 50, it's Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, come on.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Let's stop him, guys. Let's stop him.
Stafford looks to throw again. Caught on the right side by Jones. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion 1st down.
Well, dang it, we didn't stop them. we did not stop them.
Critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On the ball.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. And his throw here is in.
Yes.
He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford.
Intercepted.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
Go, 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 go.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Oh, oh,
And he's going to score. It's a breaking touchdown.
oh, yes.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point.
Major suffocation all around.
I'll say it's bad. Oh,
So the defense
it's bad. Oh man, that's the 2nd pick 6 of the game, I believe. Yeah, we've done that twice this game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Oh
And that
no!
drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up
Automatic
yardage.
1st down.
What do you mean automatic first? Of course it's a 1st down. What else would it be?
Starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
I guess they give them good field position because of that. Well, that's great. I got a penalty.
Snap for Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Theo Riddick there. And it's second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Oh, Stafford. You know, the way Coach always talked about you, I thought I was going to be afraid of you, but I'm really not.
He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Lions on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. And that's incomplete.
Thanks for playing, Lions.
There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So
they're going for it. Yeah, they're going for it. Okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Running.
Once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd down, Cook. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they'll get this one down about the 20-yard line.
Nice.
For 19 on a first down.
Cook, man. Cook. I don't know what happened with that play in the 3rd quarter, but Cook, seriously. Cook.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Yep, and we're first place in our division. The commentary has said so.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Cousins.
Nope.
They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
That's true. He really did say that in the 1st quarter. Good Lord, this game.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
What did he say in the 1st quarter?
That the turnover game is the important thing, especially as the underdog on the road. He said that in the 1st quarter. He really did. And Brendan Gaudin just referenced it now. Like, you said in the first quarter this, and yeah, it really is. You know, that's cool.
Comes a field goal team now for
that's
the
cool,
second
man.
time here today. And Bailey able to knock it through. And
That's near
that
to
will
1-9.
extend their lead
They said so
even
on the board.
further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league,
What,
you can
referential commentary is a thing that they mentioned? Cool, cool. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. So I just got another 3 points. I really needed them. I was so desperate for
Now
points.
after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew
I've been
it was
hoping to
lost, it
explain
was
catch-up to
over,
NBA
right?
2K though.
And the coach
Pretty sure
called
they had
a
it
running
figured.
play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something.
Yeah, NBA. Yeah, we could talk about NBA 2K again.
We'll get better as we go.
I mean, nothing
Is incomplete.
is that good.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Lions on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Jones breaking from the contact. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Ouch.
Now you've got to hustle your
Nice
guys
conversion.
to the line and get them set. Stafford. And off the deflection, it's caught. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
I don't know why they're even bothering, but you know, delay the inevitable.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Throwing again is Stafford. Catch made right side by Wilson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. It was Anderson Mayo from his strong safety spot able to make the play.
Started to look like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
There is no hope. There's 15 seconds in the game.
Here, he's back to throw. And Tate's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
He got his first down. Okay, good for him. But still, there really is no hope here, guys. You're not going to win. You might even score, but you're not going to win.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to win now.
Stafford is sacked. Daniil Hunter in there to
That's
drop
it.
him for his 5th sack of the year. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Vikings, the win form is number 6 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
All right. Game complete. Another win. There was a little bit of nervousness in that game because remember that game started off with them in the lead. So I was nervous for a little bit. But ultimately, I undid it. Alright, so now we move on. We will go with that one, because reasons. Player upgraded. That does not feel right. Oh, yeah, I guess I do. So the commentary mentioned I have a bye week this week, so I guess I do advance the week, right? I guess I do have to do that. Because there's only one option in the first column. I think that I have to do that. I feel like I'm not doing this right. There we go. I had someone to upgrade still? Okay, sure. Well then, boom. Upgrade. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens this next game. As this loads, check out the other streamers that we work with. Man, there's a lot of them now. Oren is one of them. Oryx1 over there. GC Chick 01, GC underscore Chick 01, Rocket Gamer 6, and many others. You can actually type !Discord to get the link to our Discord server, although that link might not be working. I may have to fix that later. I found out that they expire, and that was my fault. Oops.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19
How goes the
on
slaughter?
EA Sports.
The slaughter goes well.
See the Minnesota Vikings, led by their new quarterback Kirk Cousins, take on Mitchell Trubisky.
I just slaughtered the Detroit Lions. Now I gotta face the Bears.
Scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play.
So I got paid early and probably going to pick up 19.
After back-to-back
Will the 18
victories.
accessibility guide help me set up the
Meanwhile,
options
for our
still?
visitors,
Or
the
RT?
Vikings, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
No. No, it won't. The accessibility menu is different. Yeah, it's different.
Fielded about a yard deep. A little juke, and now running right through it. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring
Yeah, it
this
is different.
to the
I use remote
27.
play to set mine up.
Here's the Viking offense making their way out.
But I will tell you, the accessibility menu is much easier to reach.
Xbox streaming you can OCR ago, at least to set it up. Oh damn, does someone have them written somewhere? Don't have the option for side of assistance.
Like I said, I used OCR. NVDA works for the PS4 version too, so either option works. But you have Xbox, yeah, so yeah. Xbox streaming should work. I can tell you the accessibility menu is on the right, and menu narration is the first option.
A first down throw for Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Okay, how do you get to
Very
settings?
good move, but for a relatively modest
Well,
gain
like
near the
I'm saying,
32.
so all the accessibility options are now located in a really easy to reach menu. The only thing you have to worry about to set up accessibility is to go from the main menu, go all the way to the right, to the far, far right. Accessibility is that option right there. And every accessibility related option is in there, including volumes from music and such, and sound effects and announcer and all that stuff. Menu narration is the first
Oh,
option.
nice.
Vibration, I can't remember if it's like the 3rd or 4th, but yeah, they streamlined it a little bit, so it is easier than 18 in a way. There's just no guide for it.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, Cousins, and that's incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical.
The
They
accessibility
can't
menu
wait
is
to get
everywhere.
after people.
It's in
That
the main menu,
allows the
the top
rest of
menu,
the
and just in
offense to
case we
feel
didn't see it in the
confident.
customized menu they peek.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here.
Well, it's a good idea, though. It's a good idea to do it that way. I agree with that idea.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, he almost picked it.
Oh, me too.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, gosh darn it, 4th down. All right.
You play a third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
Ooh.
This is taken at the 23. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who grew up just outside of Cleveland on Lake Erie, Mitchell Trubisky.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And his first look is incomplete. And let's take a look at the Bears offense.
At running back is Jordan Howard, who was an absolute revelation as a rookie, but he finished second to Ezekiel Elliott for the rushing title in 2016. And no sophomore slump for him at all. Followed it up with a second straight 1,000-yard season and finished 5th in the league in rushing.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a long night.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That go around, a first
They're moving it.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this will be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
I'm focusing in on Everson Griffin, who's coming off of 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances and tied for 4th in sacks with a career-high 13 in 2017. Really anchors the defensive front of the Minnesota Vikings. Can get sacks in flurries, in bunches. A hard guy to keep away from a quarterback.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Pressure coming from the Vikings.
Yeah. That's what we needed, I think.
Anthony Barr. In from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Wow, they got the first. After losing all those yards, they got it. I can't believe it. What a conversion.
But that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Man, I'm in trouble, I think. I think I'm in trouble. They've got this long drive going, and I haven't been able to stop them yet. Not really.
Occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
Stop Bears are pretty good, apparently.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now Trubisky on first down. And it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
We might still stop him. We might still stop him.
This position just continues to evolve.
All we can do is try again.
It's critical to the passing attack. There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Oh, man.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first.
I can't stop them. They're going to score. They're going to score.
Game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL
Not for long.
Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. On first and goal, Howard.
Good.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play.
I wish it was a loss. I was hoping it was, but that'll have to do.
Taking them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
Okay, we're trying to stop him. We are trying.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Oh man, we are fighting. We are fighting. This is a tense moment right here.
His normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
The NFL is only sponsored by Gatorade and Snickers.
Nothing comes open
Thought they
here,
would
so
have
he
had more
decides to
sponsors than that,
escape
unless
out of
that's
there.
what the
And
game
he
is with.
doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set
Those are the only sponsors that I've ever heard EA have in the last 2 games. So, yeah.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal.
Yeah, they're going for the field goal. Okay, well, it's not a touchdown at least. I stopped them from a touchdown, guys. I stopped them from a touchdown. That's all I got.
And Parkey's kick is
Yep,
good.
it's good. Okay.
3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Here comes Sherrills. Oh, what a move. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Vikings now heading onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
Okay, let's score some points.
5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're
good start.
Wide
Good
receiver,
start.
tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense.
Good start. We can use that.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Play fake. Cousins. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away. Falls down incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, man.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, all right. Stopping him pretty good this time, so far anyway.
And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whew. All right.
A hitch route, it really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Sherrills to return it. 1 minute 53 ticks left to go in this first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
I can't believe I'm behind. I'm behind. I might lose after winning 4 in a row.
As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here we go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Cousins to throw it this time. And a little floater there is incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
One X roasted, 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 one X roasted. Praise to there. Super Baby genuinely appreciates your enthusiasm, but all those emotes are a bit spammy for his screen reader. Yo.
Hey, welcome guys.
Here's Matt Weil now.
Welcome Blaze. Welcome crew. I am losing right now, but that is not indicative of the overall gameplay of today.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I now have a 4-game winning streak. Welcome guys to the stream.
Into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and
I'm losing to the Bears.
This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away.
Pretty sure that's not allowed.
And have it end up in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to
the Bears.
Out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things.
Yes, indeed.
Team speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes in.
But I utterly destroyed. I utterly destroyed the Detroit Lions, though.
It's a loss of 2 now.
I can lose to the Bears if I want. I don't want to. I would like to win.
I got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Trubisky to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Yep, that is how it works.
All
right.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
So that timeout is literally the first timeout I've ever called in this game ever, because I didn't know how. Only now do I finally know how.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Murray with a nice move. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
I love the fade out. It's a real game. You're watching TV.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Yeah, we're going to have to just come back in the 2nd half. That's all we're going to do. That's all we can do. The Bears are in front.
Jonathan Coachman has our
Jonathan Coachman, the coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the Motor City. Carolina paying a visit to Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the 2nd quarter. Matthew Stafford's thrown a touchdown pass.
So I like these halftime shows in these games because they give me an idea of what's going on. It's information I wouldn't have otherwise.
And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. John Brown, 2 touchdown catches
Ohio's
on
losing.
the afternoon. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In our game, it's been Mitchell Trubisky who's looked sharp thus far. His guys have the lead on the road at Soldier Field as we get you back to the Windy City and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, man. I'm on.
Thank you, sir. A
It's been
field
a
goal
fun contract.
separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Thanks for stopping by earlier.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks to you for stopping by now. Enjoy your dinner and all the other things that happen after that. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
We're back on defense.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is
The lead is not large.
Talking about one of my favorite subjects.
The lead is not large.
As I also like to call them.
Let's see if we can
You've done things in a
stop them
certain way in
now
the first
and turn it
half,
around.
And they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
All right.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Trubisky will throw. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Man.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chain.
This is not how we stop them. Hey, Vikings, remember, we're supposed to stop them. I don't know if you realize this. It's kind of our job.
What you saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers.
There we go. That's better.
Who can make a play
I think I just
any
threw
spot
out.
on the field.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
So
You sure did.
both of these offenses
You
have
may
a
have.
hard time getting a running
I
game
fear that
going.
you may have.
Boy, what a nice play there
I
defensively.
fear
Tackling him behind
that
the
I may
line,
lose
ready
after
to
a
get to the numbers.
4-game winning streak.
Looks on track in the ground game. Here's Trubisky to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to
Oops,
a bit
I skipped the
more
replay.
scoring, this feels
I sometimes like to let the game play out the replay because it lets this commentary end, and then go back to real-time current commentary, you know.
Now Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Dialed up the screen pass
Thank
on
God.
3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick
Give
up a
to
first
me
down,
bake
but
the
defense
ball.
got there and
I would
finished it
like
off.
bake bull. Thank you for bull. Appreciate bull.
It's the Vikings' turn.
Wait, wait.
Offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points
Okay,
on the
yeah.
offensive end.
Can you imagine
Okay.
what the green board looks like at
Okay.
the half? Because
tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up.
Commentary was a bit behind. I thought they might have scored another field goal. Okay.
And go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Okay. Good game to start things
Which
off.
was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Come on, guys. We gotta make this work.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play.
Yeah, it sounded like it hurt, though. Sounded like you took a hit to catch that ball.
It can be if the pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing is Cousins. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay.
Oh, come on, guys.
Nice
come on.
This built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Third and short yardage. Cousins. Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost.
Oh, no.
Love the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Bears
I don't know what to tell you. I feel like I'm about to lose it. Not like my mind, the game. That's all I meant. That's all I meant.
Well, it's okay if it's
My
a
mind's
skills
okay.
contest, right?
I got
We're
this.
really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game now. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Incomplete. Good, good.
On 2nd down,
Okay. Okay.
That one's a little incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than
Rush coming, and he's
Yes,
taken
beautiful,
out.
beautiful. We stopped him. Stopped him cold that time.
To get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot, for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get the football.
Another try, guys. Another try.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down.
You know what? We don't have Cook. It's always been Murray doing the runs. I think.
2nd and 8 and 9.
Oh, 4th quarter. Oh my God.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with
I'm gonna
more
lose
after
to
this.
Dumpers.
This is the NFL, and it's
I don't want to
on
lose to
EA Sports.
Dumpers.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Second down, Cousins. Left side caught by Diggs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Vikings 1st down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back from the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys first.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll throw again. Cousins.
Oh.
Incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Here's Matt Weil now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage.
I can't believe it.
2-minute offense and 4-minute offense.
I can't believe it.
4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute offense.
I'm about to lose by 3.
Consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly,
Interception.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Oh, my God. We have a shot. Oh, we have a shot.
Beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Oh, we have a shot.
The Vikings
oh, come on.
Now they get ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Cousins now on second down.
Oh, man.
They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off,
oh, Lord.
Seal this one.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the fourth.
We tied the game. We tied the game. Guys, we...
The first few games were in China unless the commentary.
Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Well, I mean, good for that blind person, but I wouldn't even know where to start with NBA. So if you missed it, I tied the game. I kicked a field goal. It is 3-3 in the fourth quarter.
This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And This offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there.
The game might go into overtime if you can't keep it at bay an entire
Well,
quarter.
good thing for him. It did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one.
What is the trophy for that? Getting a game going to go into overtime? I don't know. I haven't looked at all the trophies.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Pressure comes and Trubisky
Yes, beautiful.
down. Sheldon Richardson breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Here's Trubisky. They right on cue. They set up the screen and complete it. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
Oh, yes! We stopped him. We stopped him.
Losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Give us that ball back.
Now. Standing just about on his own goal line. Fielded at the 33. Again with a juke. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, I did.
And after the field goal last
You did it.
we'll see what
All
they
right.
can get here.
Good for you.
They got points out of the last drive, Charles.
There are things to enjoy about this game. I'm having fun with this game. It's just the frustration of the long shot mode that got to me for a second. Well, for more than a second, but you know.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Oh my God, there's 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter and it's 3-3. It's 3-3.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. To throw, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
We got our first.
Picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
We got our first.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38!
And he's got room. Space to run past the
Yes,
20.
yes, 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 yes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes.
Touchdown now on the
We got a touchdown.
The Vikings are able to strike for 6.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement.
We got a
I'm looking at
touchdown.
the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence.
All right,
Let's
come on,
go out
Bailey.
there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Bailey got the extra
point. Good,
and
good.
The lead is now 10-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Now if we can just stop them. If we can just stop them.
Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have
and he can't get him.
Yes.
He's taken down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They'll look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They should have gotten more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Oh, they challenged it. They challenged it. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just reviewing it. Maybe he felt it was out of bounds.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. Now Howard,
Oh, yes!
he lost the football, and the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
I think we just pulled this out, guys.
Gotta go for it here on 4th down.
I think we might just pull this out.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Intercepted.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted. They went for it, and I got the interception. Oh, man, I love it. I love it.
The way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And now out comes Minnesota. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now, starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened.
Lol, the way he says Minnesota is kinda odd.
Minnesota. Minnesota. Oh, man.
Victory formation.
Yep, we're just taking victory formation.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. Oh, it was so close. This has been the most intense Madden game I've ever played.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Cousins is going to take this one down to a knee and end it.
Yep.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame.
I know, right?
Taking the knee.
Got it done. Barely, but we got it done.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Minnesota, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh, that's a classic rivalry.
It was a game
Not much
they
I know.
needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit.
I like
Charles
that.
Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I like the mention of the Thanksgiving Day game. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, I think I'm actually going to run late tonight. By a little bit, by probably about a half hour.
5:55 p.m. 3 notifications.
Let me see real quick. Let me
Messenger, 16 minutes ago. Mark Mills.
make sure nothing's changed here.
Switch, 1 hour ago. Mobile live dashboard. Manage your channel.
Yeah, it does not appear anything's changed. Okay. Because my fiance is going to a show tonight. She's doing a photo shoot. Well, she's doing concert photography. It's her thing that she does. So I think I'm going to run half hour late because I want to play this next game against the Packers. I said 3 more games. I want to give 3 more games, even though the game crashed in the first one. Let's upgrade our deeds. This time we're going to go back to giving them the first option. We're upgrading our bros, aka our dudes. I have a lot of upgrades to distribute. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I still have 3 to go. Alright, then just to be random, the last guy, I'm going to give him whatever his second option is. I'm doing this fairly randomly anyway, so what the heck. The way I see it is that no upgrade is really bad for them. You know, an upgrade's an upgrade, right? So he only has 2 choices, but he's getting the second one. Boom.
Hey, improvement is improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see, like, there's nothing wrong with, you know, just, you know, upgrading them randomly, because it's all good stuff. Like, it's nothing, as far as I know, there's no detractions. Like, I know that some games have things where, like, you upgrade one thing, but that means you lose something in another category. But I didn't get the impression that it works that way. So yeah, let's play this game. Let's face the Packers. In the classic rivalry, Vikings versus Packers, it's all I heard about in Minnesota football when I lived there. So it's not as big a rivalry as Ohio Michigan, but it's a rivalry, and it's Minnesotans talk about it. That's all I can tell you.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, 14-year veteran Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers as they take on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just
we're back at home again. Yeah.
It was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
Yeah, 5 in a row now.
The limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this
Let's see what we can do.
Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
So they're on we're on a winning streak, and they're just losing.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now.
All right, so we start on defense.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery, and he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second down.
Boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go.
Okay, so they're not on a losing streak, but they're...
That just opens up more opportunities in the passing.
They're losing overall, I guess, because they're talking about turning it around. So
watches that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
beautiful. Stop cold.
Line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Draw play, Rodgers to Montgomery. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
The anchor of this secondary is Harrison Smith, who was oddly named an All-Pro safety in 2017, but just a Pro Bowl alternate who later did play in the game and had a pick 6. Metrics, they graded him out as the game's top safety in 2017. I call him the fixer. Wherever they need him on defense, they place him. Near the line of scrimmage, back deep, he makes plays.
I like that.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his target, it's Cobb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Dang it.
Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still
yes.
can't actually run past people. Right?
Incomplete, all right.
Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Montgomery back to the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Keep stopping him. Keep stopping him.
Coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20.
We did not stop him.
The gain for number 18. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful.
This is not how we stop them.
They did it without our help. 'Cause you remember when we sat in with
this is not it.
Meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it.
Yeah, I know. Even the cat's like, why can't you stop them? Why are they about to score?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Rodgers to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Rodgers to Allison, good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I know, I don't, I really don't. But I feel like I'm going to anyway.
In this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football,
I mean, they're at the 4. Like, what can I do, you know?
Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off.
What an opening drive. What an opening drive.
To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp.
I know, right?
First drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories.
There it is.
You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Well, crap.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Sherrills. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out is their 6'2 quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Yeah, I feel like Cook was substituted out for the last game. I don't think I ever heard his name the entire last game. And he's important for me, I think.
Diggs had 8 touchdowns in the regular season. And then when it came to the postseason, a huge one in the playoffs. They'll be remembered forever, especially in Minnesota. Also helped to actually overshadow what a really nice year he had. Can catch the ball underneath and also take the top off of a defense with his speed.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay.
This is the end of the first quarter. Good Lord. These quarters are so short, I feel like.
Goes along, you control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
We have a cat just sitting here on the desk now. He's really angry with me, apparently. You let them get the first touchdown! How dare you!
From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
All right, well, at least I'm making it difficult for them to score again. Let's see what happens.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. Hey, Rodgers is going to go.
We did it. We did it.
It's a safety.
It's a safety.
You can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now, we're still losing, but hey, that's something. That's a start.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Ah, they kicked out of bounds. Ha 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 ha.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Come on, Cook.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
We need you, Cook. We need you to break away.
You don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. Oh.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
The boy juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
It's caught outright by Graham. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane.
All right, good.
Look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Coming up at the half, reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Rodgers now on first down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield.
Oh boy, guys. Oh boy.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean,
Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose.
They must have got it back.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing we're calling it now, our ball. I mean, I don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
To throw on third down, Rodgers. And he's going to be hit.
Good.
Back right around the 48-yard line. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility to ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And now out comes Minnesota. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
I use the timeout.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back near the goal line, Cousins. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I was just trying to give us more time to score, but I don't think it's going to happen before the half. I don't think it's going to happen before the half.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now a give. This is Murray. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Everyone's using timeouts.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Yeah, I felt that.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Yeah, that would have been a big break if it wasn't halftime. Dang it!
Out on top as we'll head down to Orlando. That's right.
Oh, we're losing.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, we're losing.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our
Oh, we're losing.
halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. will get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where you see the final
Detroit
score there. Mitchell Trubisky leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in their ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Redskins. 24-7, the final. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good battle in the NFC East. The Redskins and the Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field.
But they're there.
In our game,
he probably is.
Aaron Rodgers, who was on target
But
in the first
you'd
half.
think he would like the safety, though. That was cool. I mean, we're still behind, but it was cool.
US Bank Stadium in Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter.
All right, that's good.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. He stiff arms it, and he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Well, the good news is, because we're receiving, we have the ball back now, so
As we begin the third.
can we do anything with it?
Game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better, probably here in
Yes, we are.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen.
We got it.
A big play there.
That's a huge play.
45 yards.
Yes.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Oh, come on. We got to do something with this.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Diggs has it. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Running.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Yeah,
got it. Got the touchdown. Yes! We got the lead. With that, we got the lead. Yes.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him. Let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry it.
Yeah, I love that too. I love that.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Oh my God, we're going for 2. I figured we would though. Oh boy.
Cousins to throw it. And they're not able to hook
nope.
Up there. Incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Yeah, we didn't get it done. He is right.
Bailey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
It's a 1-point game, guys. It's a 1-point game. Oh no. It's very scary. It's so scary.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Ow.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Rogers going to give this one to Montgomery.
Good.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair. Yes.
It's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's go, come on. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And
yes.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad.
Get ready to go.
Okay. Have fun.
Now it's Rodgers.
Have all the fun.
I will. Right now, because Christmas on.
Hey.
Oh, Bob's sleeping on my pillows.
Says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Look at that.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Sturlock says bye. Sturlock says bye.
Bye, Sturlocky. That boy, he wants some grandma kids. No, he really
There you go.
Drag it to make sure he gets it done.
From Viking.
There you go, Sturlock. I did that just for you.
1st and 10 at the 41. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. 319. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Woo.
Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Good. Incomplete again. Good.
Touchdown.
No, was it what? I thought I heard it hit the ground.
Oh. His 6th touchdown
Oh,
of the season.
no.
And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple
Oh, no.
No, there's nothing to correct at all.
Oh,
You
no.
got it down pat.
Guys.
I just remember as a player,
It's bad, guys.
practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Oh, this last game, we've been doing so well.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Try to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
At least they don't get the 2. At least they didn't get the 2.
They attempted to
Okay.
back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully, and I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Here comes Sherrills. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line.
Man, they're just stopping Cook. Like,
officially no gain on the play. Second down.
Poor Cook.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Good, we got our first down.
50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota first.
We got our first. Whew.
I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins, and this is going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
On play action, Cousins. Packer pressure and...
Oh, dang
the
it!
6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
Nope, we got nothing. We got nothing.
Oftentimes, the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Can we come back?
Rodgers
Can we come back in time?
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Okay, I'll take nothing. I'm glad they got nothing.
But I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, wherever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher. So sometimes
and he loses the football.
Beautiful.
Second time.
And we got it.
Vikings pick up the football. And nothing but green grass here.
Yes.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see what this is about.
Holding. Defense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them.
So it didn't freaking count.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long.
I can't believe it.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
Oh, man.
Now come the Vikings. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now Cousins over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right, good. Good start.
For 19 yards, gives him a new
good start.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Cousins on first down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he gets this inside.
Good.
5-yard line.
Good.
14 yards that time for number 14. Cousins now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yes. Yes.
13 yards that time and another first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
Okay.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
A second down throw for Cousins.
Oh, no.
Did not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
On third down, Cousins. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted.
Dang
First pick of the
it.
game there, but at least it does get him to fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field.
Except we're going for it.
Said he couldn't come up with that INT. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the one. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pick.
We got the first, though. Yeah, we got the first. We got the first. It's first and goal. We're at the 1. Okay. Oh my God, there's 2 minutes left. We got the... Holy cow, guys. Holy cow.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So it's first and goal. Need to be a little wary of leaving Aaron Rodgers too much time, but you got to score here first. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, it's Cousins.
No.
It's be incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. This entire defensive unit, Charles, they've really put in a good shift tonight, so to speak.
I like how you phrased that. This has been a good shift. They punched the clock the entire evening. They ought to have shirts that have their names on them in the front to let them know these are blue-collar workers who are getting it done.
Oh my God, no! No!
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal.
We need this.
He's back to throw.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs.
We got it.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
With less than 2 minutes left again.
I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
Oh, what games we've had today. What games we've had today. These have been great, guys.
Last thing we need is a big return.
Oh, I'm feeling the intensity. Oh my God, we're going for it again. We're going for 2.
Cousins to throw. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal.
If we're going to win by 1 point.
Didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the field.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Bailey now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. This is something we've seen.
Can we stop them long enough?
His career, can he pull off another
Man, oh man.
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead,
yeah, we have to stop them from even. Oh my God, we have to stop them from even field goal.
Nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
58.
He'll look to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here.
Third and 1. Third and 1.
The Packers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw.
Intercepted, yes.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the former.
Yes. 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 That's exactly what we needed.
It's a touchdown.
That's exactly what we needed. Ah! Oh man.
Seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressive.
Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it.
The deal for themselves.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. They get one more as the extra point.
Good. We got the extra point.
Ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, man. Oh, that's just what we needed. Ahead by 1 was not enough.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Jackson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. In need of both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion here, down 8.
And it's time to just separate those two in his mind. Okay, the 2-point conversion will have to come later. I remember playing for a coach and hearing him tell our quarterback, son, there is no such thing as an 8-point play. So let's not worry about that. Get it into the end zone. We've got the 2-point play cooked up. Well, let's get to that when the time is right.
They'll be trying to focus on the 6. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Good, they must have caught him in the backfield. Ha 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 ha.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, dang it, he got his first. All right.
Pick up there at 22.
Oh, 22.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Rodgers.
Intercepted again. I got it. I got it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over.
Breathing a sigh of relief after this intense game. Another one. I love it. I really do love it.
Does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit
victory. Victory formation.
Immeasurably. But the bottom all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Knee.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Taking another knee to end it.
Here's Matt Weil now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Nope.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Vikings, the win is their 8th on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots.
Ooh, we gotta face the Patriots. We gotta face the Patriots next. Oh boy.
At home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Man, what a game. What an intense game. What a stream today. Today has been full of intense games. I've always come from behind today. Like, it wasn't like yesterday. Yesterday I had, I think 2 shutouts yesterday. 2 out of 3 games were shutouts. So, you know. There's something else, man. There's something else. Alright, well, it has been fun. It has been a lot of fun doing this stream. I think I'm doing more this Monday. Yeah, I think I want to do more this Monday. And so that's what we'll do Monday. I would like to thank everyone who showed up, everyone who stuck around, everyone who supported in any way. You know, be that by just showing up. The raid was cool. I'm glad that happened. And yeah, I'd like to thank Nightbot for his never-ending support. Nightbot's a good dude. Also, before we go, mention real quick the coalition of streamers that we got going on here. Rocket Gamer 6, GC _Chick 01. Orin is now one of them. Oryx 1. And yeah. I think we're getting some other ones up there too. We're going to have more, I think, as time goes on too. So, I'm going to end today by sending you all over to Rocket Gamer 6, who is awesome and who is probably doing the Mortal Kombat fun wheel, as he calls it, where you have a chance of actually winning things, as in you have a chance at a $50 Amazon gift card. Yeah, you really do. It's a thing he does. So you might want to if you're interested in that kind of thing, you might want to stick around and try at the game that he plays. He calls it the Fun Wheel. So let's send you all over there, and I thank you guys for the broadcast, and have fun. Six viewers ready to raid. All right, thanks guys. Thanks guys. Have fun over there. The raid is on. All right. Excellent. All right. See you guys Monday.